Hello everybody and welcome back to INSANEBRIT Gaming. I'm the INSANEBRIT and this is one of the final simulations, or Chelsea's final simulation of the season, the FA Cup final between Manchester United and Chelsea. Now I will be doing the Champions League final as well between Liverpool and Real Madrid, and maybe the World Cup final when that pops up this summer. But yeah, essentially after that game at Newcastle, Chelsea capitulated and lost 3-0, tragic. Didn't even look like they were fighting for it, didn't look like they were up for it. It was a terrible game. One of the worst performances I've seen all season. So I've gone with a lineup which I think he's going to pick. William and Moretta was on the bench in that. Hazard starts in this game. But a lot of people fighting for their place in what you think would have been a cup to get into the cup didn't really put their stamp on it. Caballero starts in goal as the cup goalkeeper. Cahill, Rudiger starts Aspilicueta. Fabregas and Kante play in the midfield. Alonso and Moses on the wings, along with William, Hazard and Moretta. So I think that's our strongest lineup. Barkley did play, but he played a bit part in the match against Newcastle and hasn't played much this season, so I don't expect a lot from him, and I don't think he'll start this game. Manchester United, however, have a very strong squad as well. De Gea in goal, I believe. Valencia, Smalling, Lindoff, whatever, is playing in the centre back with Young. Playing left back, Pogba, Matic and Herrera. A very physical midfield along with Lukaku. Now, Lukaku apparently is said not to be fit for the game, but I don't think that's going to be true. I think that's actually just Mourinho playing games, but at the same time, if he isn't, he isn't. And like I said, I have no control over the Manchester United team, but I have tinkered with Chelsea, and I think this is the lineup they're going to be going for. Who knows? Injury and whatever else may occur over the week. So, I'm not too sure. Anything and everything can change. This may be Conte's last game for Chelsea. Who knows? As manager, I hope not. I hope he stays till next season and we get some more players in. But yeah. So here we go. Manchester United kick it off. Herrera. Hopefully Chelsea get a good start. Valencia now on the attack. Plays it into Lukaku. Matic to Pogba. Sanchez on that left wing, tries to go to the back post, and it's cleared by Rudiger. So Manchester United starting early. I think it's a corner to Chelsea. Corner to Man U at this point. Strike from Herrera. Great save from Caballero there. Good reactions. Whether his start, I don't know. If it's Conte's last hurrah, he may play Courtois in goal, but I don't think that's very fair to Caballero, who's only made one mistake this season when he conceded a few games ago. Second corner for Manchester United now. Comes in, and it's gone nowhere. Goal kick to Chelsea, I believe. But yeah, it's been that last match of the season for Chelsea was diabolical. Didn't look like they're up for it. Didn't look like they were fighting for it in any way, shape or form. I don't believe the people on the pitch really, if you're fighting for a cup place or whatever, they didn't deserve, none of them deserved a place in this team, really. Kante is the only one that's trying. Hazard is going to play either way, you know that. Herrera now, back to Pogba, playing a 1-2. Herrera breaks through. Chelsea! I've conceded. 1-0 down in the first 5 to 7 minutes of the game, and that's pretty much summed up Chelsea's season. 5 minutes in, 1-0 down. Not the Chelsea we know and love. Oh, unbelievable. Look at that. 1-2s between Pogba and Herrera. And Chelsea couldn't keep a grip on them. Unbelievable. A good finish. Top corner. My God. I do plan on doing this again next season with the with my commentary and stuff like that in the friendlies, and the next season hopefully we'll add some players into the squad in this transfer season, so that's going to be interesting as well. See how it changes, and then I'll update this obviously to FIFA 19 when that comes out. But Chelsea 1-0 down, haven't really got a grip into the game. It's only just started and they've already conceded. Pretty much, as I said, sums up their season. Chelsea playing quick football now. Moretta now cuts inside. And he goes down. No foul given. That's disappointing. Lukaku now. Herrera. Aguero to Lukaku now. Cahill gives the foul away. Not good. Free kick to Manchester United. Sanchez now gives it away. Rudiger. Chelsea trying to hit them on the break. Not really moving fast enough for my liking. Moses trying to turn. Oh, there's a foul not given there. Moses calling for it. Chelsea fans unhappy with that. Sanchez. Manchester United making the pitch nice and big, knocking the ball around comfortably. No real pressure on the ball. Playing 1-2s. Till I get to that final third. But it goes right back to Manchester United. Matic now, former Chelsea. Switches to the right wing. Gets in at the back post. Loses his man. Lukaku just beat his man. But was under pressure from Azpilicueta. But couldn't get a decent enough header on it. Didn't make the right amount of contact with it to test the goalkeeper. But very positive for Manchester United in the early goings here. 12 minutes gone. Rudiger. There was no one particular player. Oh wow, Moretta has lost out to Lingard there. Who's made a breakthrough in the team this year. Pogba. Plays it to Lingard. Plays it into Lukaku. And it's 2-0. Unbelievable. This Chelsea side has not shown up. Newcastle all over again, as you were. I hope to God this isn't the case. But my God, look at that. Threading the ball through. And just a finish, man. Not even anything hard about the shot. It was just a finish. It was ridiculous. The goalkeeper should have done better. I won't deny that. But once again, Chelsea have conceded. And so early on, this is just ridiculous. 15 minutes gone. I did not see this one coming. I had no idea what the prediction was going to be in my mind of how it would go or whatever. And all we can do as a Chelsea fan at this point is just sit and watch and go, what is happening? You know what I mean? And how do we fix it? There are plenty of different opinions whether Conte will go or not. I think he will go, but I hope he stays. And I blame the men of shadows, the board of directors who never backed him in the transfer market at the beginning of the season, and decided to do it in January and then bought an injured player anyway. I've got no problem with Barkley, but he was injured when we bought him. We haven't been able to use him like that. So it's been really, really poor. Fabregas heads it on. Lindelof now. Loses that to William! Oh, and De Gea rushes out and gathers the ball up nicely. First half chance Chelsea have really had, I believe. Manchester United in full control. They're up for this game. This is their season. This is Chelsea's season as well, really, this game. Lukaku threads it through. And Sanchez makes a strike. Oh my God, it's just so easy for Man United. And Caballero knocks it out for a corner. Not enough venom on it, but not on target either. You know what I mean? It weren't doing nothing, so maybe we could have let it roll wide anyway and got a goal kick, but there you go. "20 minutes gone. This is just unbelievable. Manchester United with their third corner now. No one challenging him. Lukaku was free there. Look at that. Near post. Runs across him. Don't even run. He just waits for the ball to hit. And just manages to get a strike off even. Chelsea's had one shot. My God. Moses now. Morel. Kante to Hazard now. Chelsea have to close Man United down when they've got the ball. We'll get stuck in a little bit. Kante running the midfield for Chelsea right now. Moretta gives it to Fabregas, looking to thread ball. Oh, it's a great shot! What a goal! A brilliant goal! That was a wonder goal. Out of nothing, a brilliant pass, I believe, from Fabregas. I don't know who got it. Was it Moretta? Fabregas with the pass, and then the strike was Moretta, and the goalkeeper De Gea got a hand to it. Look at that. A quality strike. a good hand to it, but it weren't enough. And it's beating the goalkeeper. 2-1. Chelsea right back in this. Unbelievable. But you would have thought that, you know, it should be 1-1 at best. You know what I mean? But they've still got a mountain to climb. But they are back in this. Chelsea showing a little bit of quality there. Hasn't been seen enough in recent months. The performance has been lackluster, but then you get those moments. But if the performances ain't right either, which they weren't in 1 or 2 weeks, you know, against Huddersfield and then Newcastle. But they do have it. Morata now. Back heel is misplaced. Pass there, Herrera. Now it's been knocked forward. Chelsea trying to get a grip into the game now in the last 10 minutes. And they've got a goal back with trying to get a foothold in it. Matic now challenged by Fabregas. Holds him off. Pogba now lays it into Lukaku now. Lays it through. Oh, it's a misplaced pass. Aspilicueta gathers up and clears it wisely. Here they come again. Pogba. Lukaku now. Plays in a good through ball. Kante this time playing defensive role and trying to set Chelsea on the break now. William on the ball. Switches sides. Give it to Hazard now. Kante. Who's more or less been their player of the year. I won't even lie. Morata. Oh, it's a brilliant through ball to William now. What's he trying to do? Stretch the play. Gathers 2 or 3 players near him. Trying to get a cross in. Loses out to Lindelof this time. Crowded out. Smalling. Alonso. Trying to win it back off Valencia. Oh, it's a free kick given to Man United. Fair enough. But at least he's showing a bit of aggression now, unlike the Newcastle game where no one showed any aggression really. 30 minutes gone. Fabregas wins the header, but it doesn't matter. Herrera in possession now. Loses out to Kante. Hazard on the left wing. Barged off by Matic now. Herrera. Chelsea win it back. Alonso on the ball. Gives it to Kante. You've got to move forward, Chelsea. Very interesting first half. Not what anyone was really expecting. The early goals. Oh, Hazard loses out there. That's ridiculous. Matic now. Herrera clips it in over the top. Aspilicueta manages to gather up. Falls to Pogba. Takes a strike. Blocks off Pogba again. Oh, and it's just over. Strike from distance. We know he can do that. We've seen him in previous games where he's taken beautiful shots from distance and scored some great goals. Very, very close. Fabregas. Moses. Robbed by Young. Sanchez back in possession now. Hasn't seen too much of him in the game. Lukaku misses out with that. Cahill gets the pass away. Chelsea trying to move the ball a lot quicker now. This is what they've been failing to do over the past couple of weeks. And that's a misplaced pass there again. Herrera with the interception. Sanchez on the ball. Loses out to Fabregas, surprisingly. Finally, both men playing for Barcelona. And both men playing for Arsenal, ironically. William. Trying to get a pass off. He does. Morata. Fabregas back to William. Plays it through. And no one was on the in the centre there. Cleared by, I think that was Smalling. Chelsea back in possession now. Kante. Running, being a driving force of the midfield once more. Like he has so many times, and Matic gets a foot in and manages to clear it. It's a throw on to Chelsea. In a good position. Fabregas. Morata loses out this time. Sanchez back in possession. Lindelof. De Gea now. Manchester United doing this Route 1 but they're bringing the ball down and Lukaku's doing a good job of holding up play. Cahill with the interception this time. Chelsea have to be on it every single time, but it's Chelsea cutting it out so simply when Man United are doing this. But you've got to be on your guard, because one slip and Lukaku's in there, you know what I mean? Alonso giving it to Hazard now. Oh, that's a bad challenge from Valencia there. Sure, it's got to be a yellow card. Here's a free kick, no doubt about that. Chelsea need to score at near the end of the first half now. Smalling with the block, it's gone nowhere. 4 minutes added time. Seems excessive. Rudiger now gives it away to Matic. Back to Rudiger now. Moses on the ball, loses his man. Gives it to Fabregas. Moses now is going to cross at the back post. No, he isn't. Morata. Kante now. Hazard now plays a 1-2. William with a strike. Oh, and De Gea. No venom on the shot. Just decided to take a shot. De Gea plucking it out the air. Lukaku loses to Kante. And it seems to have switched now in the last stages of the first half, where Man United were very dominant in the opening 20 minutes, and Chelsea have just come to grips with the game. There's still a goal down though. And that is the end of the first half. A very interesting first half. Chelsea going 2-0 down in the first 10 to 15 minutes. Absolutely chaotic. Let's see what they can do in the second half. I'm very interested to see what happens here as the players tire, substitutions are made. Oh man. Fabregas, Chelsea to kick it off now. Kante. Need more energy, Chelsea do. Play those 1-2s a little bit more. Trying to make something happen, and they seem to have started off that way. Alonso to Hazard now. Taking him on. Valencia with the tackle. Lukaku. Manchester United knocking the ball around once more, they were doing in the first 10-15 minutes. Interception now by Kante. Chelsea coming forward. William now. Can he break away? Lindelof this time with the interception now. Lukaku. Another misplaced pass. William. Down that right side now. Moses got William in support. Will he cut inside? He doesn't. Lays it back off to William now. Giving it to Hazard, who switches sides. It's a 1-2. It's a beautiful shot. Oh, some good football being played by Chelsea here. And his left foot, I believe that was, Morata, not in a very good position. A tight angle. And it was going wide anyway. But the goalkeeper didn't want to take that chance to give. A good left hand. Making sure the job was done. Corner to Chelsea. Fabregas this time going in for it, but I think it was cleared by Pogba. And that is a throw in to Chelsea, I believe. No, it's Man United. Lindelof. Young. And Valencia with a panic clearance. Didn't want to risk anything there. Well, Manchester United losing their nerve in the latter stages. Or in the early stages, sorry, the first or second half. And a substitution to be made. Morata hasn't done badly for Giroud. That is disappointing. I won't even deny that. I'm annoyed at that. But whatever. He's a good player, Giroud. But Morata hasn't done badly. But I feel that Giroud maybe can link up play with and bring in a few more players into him. But at the same time, I'm kind of disappointed at that. I think Morata should have had a little bit longer on the pitch, scoring that fantastic goal. He is the reason we're right back in this with that quality strike. So he shouldn't have been taken off. At least not at this stage. Herrera coming forward now. Giving it to Lingard, who ain't been much in the game. It's a brilliant cross in, and Aspilicueta with the clearance there this time. Cuts it out. Fabregas now. Giving it to William. If Fabregas can find Giroud and link up a little bit, and that will be another piece of the puzzle. William now. Taking it on. Tackled by Matic, former Chelsea colleague. Sanchez. Giving it to Lukaku now. Cuts inside, gets in a cross, and it's easily cut out there by Kante. But again, Lukaku may not even play this game based on the fact that, you know, they're saying he's injured, and I don't know who would start up front for them. I can't remember who's their strikers, but I very much doubt that. Could be Mourinho playing mind games, you don't know. William passes into Moses this time. Moses loses Herrera. Loses him again. Get a cross in, man, come on. Giving it to William now. Manages to hold him off, it's unbelievable. Fabregas. Kante, will he take a strike from distance? He's got the space, takes a shot, and it's gone wide. 60 minutes gone, and another substitution. Alonso coming off for Pedro. Not a bad substitution. Lingard coming off. And I believe that's for... Is that for Mata? I don't know. I think it is for Mata. Corner to Chelsea. And it's been cut out. Mata is on that right wing. Young now trying to get the breakaway. Sending Manchester United up top. Herrera now. Valencia. Pedro coming on is not a bad player along with Mata, so they both made good substitutions in terms of quality. Cahill plucks it out the air this time. Loses out to Sanchez now. And gets a corner for Manchester United. About a fourth corner for Man U. I think that was Cahill frustrated that he gave away the corner. And it is a yellow card for Cahill. 30 minutes to go. Manchester United still winning. A little bit of a shove on Young. I didn't even see it. And another substitution for Manchester United. Again, Herrera, who's done quite well, coming off for Fellaini. I don't know what they're trying to do there. A little bit more energy in midfield, or a bit more physicality. But I like Herrera. I think he's a good player. Maybe some height to defend some corners or something. I don't know. Caballero with the punch this time. Smalling. Sanchez. Matic. Giving it to Sanchez in the box. Will he finish it? Oh, a great tackle by Rudiger there. William. Chelsea trying to hit them on the break now. Kante just shrugging off Fellaini now. William. Give it to Giroud, who ain't got a lot of pace, by the way. But look who he's surrounded by. William and Moses. Moses loses out this time. Sanchez back on the ball. Maybe Fellaini for some height in the midfield, trying to compete with and to beat Kante. There's a cross in. It's cut out by Cahill. Fellaini now. Matic. Back to Matic. Oh, Mata with a great shot. Some beautiful football being played by Man United there. Some good stuff. Pedro now on the ball. Fabregas. 70 minutes gone, you might as well say. Chelsea still a goal down. But they've had tons of possession and play in this in the last 10 minutes of the first half, and what seems to be for a large part of this second half as well. Fabregas plays into Giroud, holds him up. Brings Hazard into the picture now. What can Hazard do? And Giroud has given it away, giving it to Lukaku now. Young loses out to Moses this time. William on the ball. Switches to play on the left side. Pedro now is used to coming off the bench and scoring these kind of great goals from this angle. Takes a strike from distance and it's gathered up by De Gea. No venom on the shot. Sanchez. Again, Chelsea are just one goal away from taking it to extra time. Lukaku now with the cross, and it's cut out by Cahill once more. Matic, Fellaini. Fellaini again makes a turn. Caballero gathers up nicely. You got to think if Caballero saved that second shot, and it would have been 1-1 at this point. He should have done better, but that's just the way it is. Giroud now clips it in over the top. Route 1 for Eden Hazard now to get on the end. Oh, it's Pedro this time and takes a strike, and it's gone nowhere. Another substitution for Chelsea. Fabregas coming off. Again, who hasn't played badly. For Bakayoko, who played garbage against Newcastle. Get the fuck out of it. Whatever. I don't know why he... I mean, maybe that's to put more energy on the pitch. In theory, more physicality, but at the same time... Chelsea do need a goal. Kante. Oh, Kante, you've done too much there, mate. What are you doing? Sanchez. Pogba now. Manchester United can take their time. Just 10-12 minutes to go. Young. Sanchez. Trying to get the ball in. Caballero comes out. Ooh, and it's a strike there again. Trying to do the follow-up. And it's a corner to Man United. Young, Ashley Young is the playing left back. Is coming off for Bailey, who is a centre back. Maybe some fresh energy there. I don't know, in the midfield, or some height for a header. I don't know. Cahill with a clearance once more. They're not benefiting from all these corners that they've had. So Fellaini come on for a bit of height. Bailey may be the same. I don't know. Pogba, Sanchez with another cross, and Caballero just manages to get it out or away for a throw on, I believe, instead of a corner. Good awareness. Bailey now with a cross. Bakayoko clears it. Matic now puts it right back in there. Lukaku in possession, takes a strike deflected, and another throw on for Man United. No one marking Mata now. He ain't been too much into this game since he's come on. Kante gives it to Giroud now. Azpilicueta in a very unusual position. A weak through ball there. I think that was Bailey that just gathered that up. Sanchez now down the left wing, taking him on at full pace. If he loses his man, gets a cross in, and Cahill, only get a card, manages to win the ball back, but just manages to give away a from one for Man United. 6 minutes to go. Bailey gives it to Sanchez. Pogba stretching the play. Cahill once again with the interception. Kante. Chelsea trying to thrust everything they can up top, but it's not going well. They fell short at the back as well. It's Mata now. Cuts it in, so plays it right across goal, and Lukaku was not near it. Just a leg sweep would have tested that goalkeeper, maybe smashed it in the back of the net there. Caballero comes out once more. Not looking good for Chelsea. Azpilicueta. Giroud. And again, Giroud has played some weird passes here and there, and they just match with all the energy. I think Morata should have stayed on. Pogba surrounded by blue shirts, trying to nudge him off the ball, hasn't worked out.
There will be a minimum of 3 minutes of added time.
Fellaini now trying to kick Kante off the ball. Moses. Sanchez now. Sanchez down that left wing. Fellaini with the ball. Loses out this time. It's Pedro. And he's been fouled. But again, it's not going to go nowhere. Oh man, that is the end of the game, and Chelsea have lost this 2-1 to Manchester United in the FA Cup final. I'm disappointed in that. Who knows? Hopefully that's not the way it goes. As for man of the match, you know, I don't even know who to give it to. I might have to give it. I want to give it to someone who's like, what do you call it? Played the full game. I normally do that. I was going to give it to Herrera, but he didn't play the full game, so I'm just going to have to give it to Lukaku, who scored a goal. Chelsea started very, very late. It was a killer of those 2 early goals for the likes of Manchester United, starting early, and that's what did the business in the first 20 minutes. Manchester United went ahead, and Chelsea were climbing a mountain from then on, chasing the game all the way. There were some good moments, but not enough quality at the end of the day, I felt. I actually want to see some of these goals. Some good build-up play. Herrera with that wonderful strike. What a goal. That was a goal. I'm actually interested to see Lukaku's goal as well, because I can't remember it off the top of my head. It happened so early. Yeah, there we are. It's a weird goal. It's just a weird one. Like, it shouldn't have happened, but it did. Anyway, guys, that is... Hold on. Do you know what? I'm actually going to watch... Ooh, I want to see Morata's goal as well. That's what I want to see. Cabrero did his job to a point, but, you know, that main mistake... I mean, the first goal was he couldn't get, but... Look, a beautiful through ball from Fabregas, and what a finish from Morata. Unbelievable. Well, guys, that is the end of this week's simulation, and indeed this season's Chelsea league title hopes, everything competition is over. It's game over. We've come fifth and we'll be in the UEFA Cup next season, so I'll be simming those. Hopefully it's weaker teams, so we might go and advance further, but we're playing every Thursday and maybe a Tuesday. I don't know how it's done. I can't remember. Was it a Monday and a Thursday? I'm not sure. I think they moved it around. We still have the FA Cup. In theory, I hope we win this. But essentially, that's all we might have or might not have. And if we don't win that, I don't know. Or even if we do win it, I'm not too sure if Conte is going to be there. Join me for the next simulation, which will be Liverpool versus Real Madrid in the Champions League final. That's going to be very interesting. Two teams I don't touch or have nothing to do with whatsoever. So I'm just going to watch that and commentate on it. And that'd be kind of interesting to see who wins that based on the simulation. And then I'll do the World Cup final when that comes up in a few weeks' time. I know I could do the England games and stuff like that, but I'm not going to. Too much hassle with that. I'm not really interested in doing that. I don't know if I change my mind on that, but I very much doubt it. But I definitely will probably do. I will do the final. That'd be interesting as well, whoever that may be. Anyway, guys, join me next season for the friendlies of Chelsea Football Club, and then I'll go throughout the season as well. Like I did this season with my live commentary. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Anyway, guys, please like, share, comment and subscribe. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Links will be in the description below. If you want to buy a t-shirt or donate to me via PayPal, you can. Link is in the description below for that as well. And keep the blue flag flying high, and have a great World Cup. And I hope you guys enjoy that. It's on ITV, I believe, as well.